Are there any notable CEOs who didn't quite fit the mold but accomplished amazing things for their companies? That is the narrative found in William N. Thorndike's The Outsiders. In this book, Thorndike challenges conventional wisdom on what defines a great CEO, focusing instead on the quiet, effective transformation of 8 companies through unconventional thinking and data-driven, reasoned decision-making by their CEOs. The most important lessons from these outsider leaders will be revealed in this summary. You will discover their unusual strategies for success, which are not limited to large companies and can be used in any circumstance. This overview will therefore provide you with useful tools, regardless of whether you're trying to climb the corporate ladder or operate a lemonade stand. Are you prepared to seize your opportunities and grow from these anomalies? Please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Chapter 1 is titled, A Perpetual Motion Machine for Returns. Tom Murphy and Capital Cities Broadcasting. We learn about the idea of unconventional CEOs in this chapter, who through adopting unique perspectives on business, have attained extraordinary success. We will look at how Capital Cities Broadcasting CEO Tom Murphy demonstrated this strategy and take away some important takeaways from his experience. The important lessons this chapter teaches us are: Number 1. Cash is king. Rather than chasing revenue growth, prioritize generating cash flow. This ensures financial stability and flexibility, especially during uncertain times. Number 2. Smart acquisitions. Be selective about acquisitions and focus on those that add significant value to your company. Don't acquire for the sake of growth. Aim for strategic fit and profitability. Number 3. Shareholder value. Always prioritize the interests of shareholders. Make decisions that enhance long-term shareholder value rather than short-term gains. The title of Chapter 2: An Unconventional Conglomerateur. Henry Singleton and Teledyne. This chapter covers the life and leadership of Henry Singleton at Teledyne, a multinational that operates across multiple industries, and his non-traditional style. We'll examine how Singleton differed from conventional CEOs with his strategic vision and managerial approach, as well as the most important takeaways from his extraordinary success. What information does this chapter offer? Number 1. Decentralized management. Trust divisional leaders and give them autonomy to make decisions. This fosters innovation and agility within each business unit, driving overall performance. Number 2. Capital allocation. Prioritize capital allocation decisions based on the potential for high returns. Be willing to divest underperforming assets and invest in areas with the greatest growth opportunities. Number 3. Share buybacks. Utilize share buybacks as a strategic tool to enhance shareholder value. Buy back shares when they are undervalued, effectively returning capital to shareholders and signaling confidence in the company's future. Chapter 3 is titled, The Turnaround. Bill Anders and General Dynamics. This chapter discusses the life and leadership of Henry Singleton at Teledyne, a multinational that operates across multiple industries, and his non-traditional style. It looks at how Singleton differed from other CEOs in terms of his strategic vision and management approach and identifies the most important takeaways from his extraordinary achievement. These are a few tactics we should learn. Number 1. Focus on core business. Identify and prioritize core business areas with the greatest potential for growth and profitability. Streamline operations by divesting non-core assets and focusing resources on areas of competitive advantage. Number 2. Operational excellence. Implement rigorous cost-cutting measures and process improvements to enhance operational efficiency and profitability. Foster a culture of continuous improvement and accountability throughout the organization. Number 3. Strategic vision. Develop a clear and compelling strategic vision to guide decision-making and inspire employees. Communicate this vision effectively to align the organization towards common goals and objectives. Chapter 4 is titled, Value Creation in a Fast-Moving Stream. John Malone and TCI. This chapter discusses how John Malone transformed the cable sector and reveals the most important takeaways from his unique techniques. It tells the tale of Malone and his groundbreaking approach to value creation at TCI, Telecommunications Incorporated, a cable television provider. So, what knowledge does this chapter impact on us? Number 1. Strategic consolidation. Pursue strategic mergers and acquisitions to consolidate market share and achieve economies of scale. Focus on building a robust network infrastructure and expanding service offerings to meet evolving customer needs. Number 2. Innovative pricing models. Experiment with innovative pricing models and packaging strategies to maximize revenue and profitability. Offer customizable subscription plans and value-added services to differentiate your offerings and attract customers. Number 3. Technological advancements. Embrace technological advancements and invest in infrastructure upgrades to enhance service quality and delivery. Stay ahead of the curve by anticipating industry trends and leveraging emerging technologies to gain a competitive edge. The title of Chapter 5. The Widow Takes the Helm. Katharine Graham and the Washington Post Company. The outstanding leadership of Katharine Graham at the Washington Post Company during a critical juncture in its history is presented in this chapter. We'll examine how Graham overcame obstacles to turn the business into a media behemoth and extract important takeaways from her remarkable tale. What details does this chapter provide? Number 1. Commitment to journalism. Uphold journalistic integrity and editorial independence as core values. Invest in quality journalism and editorial talent to maintain audience credibility and trust. Number 2. Digital innovation. Embrace digital innovation and adapt to changing consumer preferences and technological advancements. Invest in digital platforms and content delivery channels to reach new audiences and monetize digital content effectively. Number 3. Diversification. Diversify revenue streams beyond traditional print media to mitigate risks and capitalize on emerging opportunities. Explore new business models, such as events, subscriptions, and digital advertising, to drive revenue growth and profitability. Chapter 6 is titled, A Public LBO. Bill Stiritz and Ralston Purina. The leadership of Bill Stiritz at Ralston Purina, a company renowned for its creative approach to business, is examined in this chapter. It looks into how Stiritz managed a public LBO and produced substantial value creation, revealing important insights from his non-traditional tactics. What does this chapter teach us? Number 1. Leveraged buyout, LBO. Implement a public LBO strategy to enhance shareholder value. Use leverage to repurchase undervalued shares, reducing the company's equity base and increasing ownership stakes for remaining shareholders. Number 2. Operational efficiency. Streamline operations and reduce costs to improve profitability and cash flow generation. Implement lean practices and invest in process optimization to drive operational excellence. Number 3. Brand revitalization. Revitalize core brands and product lines to reignite growth and consumer interest. Invest in marketing and product innovation to strengthen brand equity and capture market share. Chapter 7 is titled, Optimizing the Family Firm. Dick Smith and General Cinema. This chapter discusses Dick Smith's leadership at General Cinema, a business renowned for optimizing family businesses. It looks at how Smith's non-traditional methods helped General Cinema succeed and extract important insights from his creative process. Observations that are important to note in this chapter. Number 1. Operational efficiency. Implement rigorous cost control measures and operational efficiencies to improve profitability and cash flow. Streamline processes and eliminate waste to maximize productivity and resource utilization. Number 2. Strategic diversification. Diversify revenue streams and expand into adjacent industries or markets to mitigate risks and capitalize on growth opportunities. Identify synergies between business units and leverage cross-selling opportunities to drive revenue growth. Number 3. Shareholder value. Prioritize shareholder interests and align management incentives with long-term value creation. Implement shareholder-friendly policies, such as dividends and share buybacks, to enhance shareholder returns and foster investor confidence. The title of Chapter 8. The Investor as CEO. Warren Buffett and Berkshire Hathaway. This chapter explores Warren Buffett's leadership at Berkshire Hathaway, providing an example of how an investor can rise to the position of CEO and achieve remarkable success. It examines Buffett's non-traditional management style and reveals important insights from his distinct viewpoint. What insights does this chapter provide? Number 1. Long-term value creation. Prioritize long-term value creation over short-term gains. Focus on businesses with durable competitive advantages and sustainable growth prospects, and invest with a patient and disciplined mindset. Number 2. Prudent capital allocation. Allocate capital wisely, considering both the risk and return of investment opportunities. Maintain a margin of safety and only invest in opportunities that offer attractive risk-adjusted returns. Number 3. Decentralized management. Implement a decentralized management structure that empowers subsidiary leaders to make autonomous decisions. Foster a culture of accountability and innovation, allowing for nimble responses to market opportunities and challenges. Chapter 9 is titled, Radical Rationality. The Outsider's Mindset. Considering the common themes and attitudes among the unusual CEOs the book profiles, this chapter ends with some reflections. We'll go over the main conclusions and revelations from their tales, offering a radical rationality-based success template. Here are some strategies. Number 1. Radical rationality. Embrace radical rationality as a guiding principle for decision-making. Prioritize objective analysis over emotional reactions and conventional wisdom, seeking out opportunities where others see obstacles. Number 2. Disciplined capital allocation. Practice disciplined capital allocation, focusing on investments that offer the highest risk-adjusted returns. Be patient and selective, deploying capital only when the odds are strongly in your favor. Number 3. Long-term value creation. Maintain a relentless focus on long-term value creation, even at the expense of short-term gains. Cultivate a mindset of stewardship, viewing your role as a custodian of shareholder capital with a duty to maximize returns over the long term. That concludes our discussion of the main concepts in The Outsiders. Recall that by concentrating on the correct things, these unorthodox CEOs accomplished incredible feats. In light of this, remember these outsider concepts if you want to improve. I appreciate you coming along on the ride. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more instructive videos if you liked it and found the content useful.